And I'm actually, it does have some music, but it's not loud, so I'm just gonna kill the music. But this is Insurmountable. And this is available on PC through Steam. And as I was saying earlier, to me, I did play a bit of it. And it reminds me of a survival simulation game because you have to climb this mountain, but there are things you're going to run into. And depend on how you choose it, that affects the game and affects the person that you're playing with. I started a game with the scientist. But we'll start a new game so you can see what each of the adventurers are like. And again, as always, I do want to take the time to thank the developer and publisher for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on today's stream. So let's go ahead. We're going to do a new game. Yes. And so when you play this, you do get to choose from 3 different characters. I just felt like this music would vibe kind of well with this. Because when I played and I did my indie game moment, I didn't have music on. Or the music wasn't loud. So it's just gameplay with no music or anything. So it does take a moment to kind of load up though. But you do get to choose from 3 different mountain tiers. And when you play this, it does tell you, like when you mouse over, which ones do what. So you get to choose from an adventurer, a scientist, and a journalist. So if you choose the adventurer, you get the ability to sprint. All of them get no, the journalist does not. But the scientist and the adventurer gets a tent so that they can actually rest in a tent. They get climbing gloves, which takes a -10 energy cost on terrain. And then they get canned food, which can give them energy. Now, as far as the scientist goes, you get the eagle eye. You get the analyst, so you get more, like you get more experience points. You also get a tent, again, to rest in. You get the hiking staff. And you get fur gloves. And then for the journalist, you get single-minded. So you ignore all weather and terrain effects. You get fur gloves. Oh, you get fur gloves, and I just realized the music wasn't playing. You get a climbing axe. You get heavy boots. And you get a way to raise your body temperature. For me, because I started with the scientist, I'm going to go ahead and restart another run with the scientist. You have a revolutionary theory. You believe there is an undiscovered source of electromagnetic energy that could generate enough energy to power the entire world. Experts have derided and dismissed your theory as a science fiction. But your colleagues' narrow-mindedness only fuels your desire to continue your research. When you learn of a mysterious island that essentially appeared out of thin air, you see your chance. According to your initial calculations, the conditions in the massive mountain range are ideal for an electromagnetic hotspot. The radiation should be strongest on the peaks. You will need to scale the summits to prove your theory once and for all and restore your reputation. And we can only do normal, so we're gonna do normal. Right. This choice cannot be changed for your run. Are you sure? Do not show this again. And there's 3 different mountains, but you can only do the first mountain. So we're gonna do first mountain. But you do get 3 different routes. And so you have the unusual phenomena. The route holds many discoveries, and it has rough terrain. The terrain on the route is very challenging. Route 2. Firm snow. Snowy terrain provides better grip on this route. Eerie surroundings. Shadows and noises follow you on this route. Sturdy rock. Stony terrain provides better grip on this route. Okay. Cold nights. The nights on this route are colder than usual. More body temperature. So I'm going to do Route 2. I will do Route 2. That's fine. And they are generating our mountain. Ever since you arrived on the island, you knew it was exactly the place you've been looking for. Readings from your instruments are off the charts. Even at the base of the mountain, and besides that, reclusive indigenous people, remnants of a mysterious occupying force that kept the existence of the island a secret for years, and rumors of a research station. Can all of that be coincidence? You look up at the summit. It will be a long journey, but you are spurred on by the thought that you might finally find proof of the source of the electromagnetic readings you've been seeking for so long. All right. And so, because I've already played this, I'm not going to go through the tutorial. So, one, you can zoom in a little bit, and I will. So that's our character. And these little icons you can take your character to, and they open up kind of like little things you can do. And like I said, one of the reasons why I say this is kind of like a survival simulation game, because it's going to give you a scenario. And with that scenario, you have to choose, what would be the best outcome. Sometimes it's a good outcome, sometimes it's not. So it's kind of like, up in the air, basically. But this one says cans. A thin whisk. Be sure to get all the strawberries, right? Also, I think I need to check to see if I have equipment on. I'll have to do that in a minute. Oh, wait, wrong game. Exactly. Exactly. Get all the berries you see. Watch out for falling trees. A thin wisp of smoke rises up into the sky in front of you. You turn a corner around the wall of a cliff and discover a campfire. Flames already licking the sides of the cans placed around it. Okay, I collect snow to put out the fire. I do nothing to continue my journey. I stomp out the fire to put it out. See, this is my thing. If we put snow on it, that's gonna wet the wood. And I feel like if we wet the wood, we wouldn't be able to use it later. So, you know what? I'm gonna just put, Your fingers feel numb, but you have gathered enough snow to extinguish the fires. After searching the area to make sure the owner is not stuck in a nearby crevice, you take the cans and move on. Okay, so we got food. Okay, we already have our equipment on, though. Okay, cool. I get to level up, apparently. No? Do I not get to level up? We're gonna put that here. And confirm, can I level up? I can, okay. Choose your specialization. Consumables expert. Specialize in utilizing consumables. Whenever you use a consumable item, you get some sanity, which could be very useful on this particular run because I did choose the route that had eerie noises, which means their sanity bar could go down. So that might actually be ideal. Flat terrain expert. Reduce energy costs on all terrain. Oh, but that's a good one too. Verbose mind. Reduce sanity loss in events. Okay, and then it tells you what each of these are good for. So if I choose the consumables expert, strong at getting the most out of your consumable items. All bonuses are dependent on finding consumable items. And right now we only have one. So how much more are we really going to be able to find is the question. Strong energy efficient on flat terrain allows you to explore the mountain thoroughly. Exploring the mountain for too long threatens your sanity. Okay. Oh, but if I take the verbose mind one, strong at getting the most out of the events, but I don't get bonuses outside of events. So I think my gut is telling me that even though we don't have a lot of consumables, we may be able to find some along the trail. So I think I'm going to go with the consumables expert as my specialization. Yes, I do. And don't show this again. So we are going to do comfort of home as our skill. All right, zoom out so I can kind of see what's going on here. Here's another, we'll go this way. Yeah, let's confirm that. Here's another chest because this could be more consumables, which would be ideal. And it looks like the next one we can take a rest. Okay, nearby the camp, there are a couple of empty bottle oxygen tanks. We could take them to search the tents. You could take the time to search the tents. I thoroughly search the tents. I take a quick look around. I continue my journey. I'm actually going to take the time to look through the tents because that's going to bring up our body temperature a bit. It takes some time away from us. And we definitely want to try to find a place to stay before dark, but we're still at the beginning of our journey, so that's fine. So let's go ahead and take the time to look through the tents. Unfortunately, you find nothing useful. Crap. Well, we got to stay warm for a little bit though. Go here. And see what this is. Because I don't know if this is a place where we can kind of rest. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. However, you notice a strong smell. I follow the smell. You go deeper into the cave. After a few feet, you come across a small water hole. A thin ray of light falls through an opening in the solid rock cellar and reflects off the water's surface, creating a light pattern that mesmerizes you for a moment. Okay, I return to the cave entrance. Where are we? I lie down and sleep. If I sleep long, that's gonna put me out at night, and I don't want to do night because I do need the energy. But if I sleep briefly, what does that do? Oh, that sleeping briefly puts me out at night. If I sleep long, that puts me out in the middle of the night, but everything would be completely full. I say we sleep long and deal with the conditions of the night. We're not that far up into the mountain yet, so it's not too bad. So I say we deal with the conditions of nighttime in the mountain, and it looks like we're not gonna be out there that long. No, we'd be out in the dark for a while. That's fine though. Yeah, let's do it. We'll sleep for long. It's gonna get dark. And ideally, you don't want to be traveling a mountain at night, but we're gonna level up again. So I'm assuming the one that's blocked out I can't choose. Snow Mastery, that's an active ability. Reduce energy costs on snow. Okay, I didn't even get a chance to read the other two, but yeah, let's do that. And then Let's do... Oh, okay. Right on, Studio Primitive. And welcome to the stream as well. Because, see, it's dark. We are going to get cold. We're not on snow yet, I don't think. Yep. Welcome on in. And it's nice for you to join us for this indie game lunch hour. Let's go. I don't have a choice. I should have just slept briefly. Because we're probably going to take a really big hit here. Because you don't want to travel at night in the mountain because it's going to get cold. Wait, where am I going? I'm going here, right? I should be going here. Wait, no. What is it doing? No, I want to go here is where I want to go. So hopefully this is where it's going, because this is where I want to go. I want to go here. Yes, I want to see what this event is. We have not a lot of energy. I'm probably going to have to eat that consumable. And I agree with you as well, Studio. Like I said in the beginning, for me, I like to have audiobooks because a lot of times I don't get the time to sit down with an actual book. So having the audiobook going while I'm doing things in the background helps. But if I did have the time, I would prefer to actually have the physical book. A golden eagle suddenly lands in front of you, its wings carrying it majestically to the ground. Fascinated, you watch it and watches you too. And it watches you too, unafraid. You can't explain it, but the encounter feels magical. Fully wrapped up in this moment, you regain... let us do warmth. Because our sanity is good, let's do warmth. We get warmth from it. See, that actually worked out. I was like, yeah, let's probably go there. Okay, so let's see. Oh, here's another place we can rest. We could come out of the code if we do this. Yeah, let's... Can we not go down here now? Let me see. I'm trying to see. Can I go here? There's no way to get there. Or is that the place we just came to? It doesn't look like there's a way to get there. So, that would have been ideal, but... Okay. Yeah, because there's no way to get down here, is it? No. Nope, I don't think it is. Unless we... Let's see. What if I go here? If I go down here, will I be able to get down there? Because if I can, then that works out. But if it doesn't, you know, then we're kind of like stuck, which is fine. We'll just then continue to go up the mountain, if that is the case. And of course, again, if you are interested in Insurmountable, if you click on that link there, it's going to give you the list of where you can find all of the games I've played this week and will be playing this week, the price of the games, the platforms they're available on, and the links to get to said games. Yeah, so we can't go there. But this one is available on Steam. So if you... Okay, well now it's morning. It's about tending to the broken parts. Which is interesting. It is now morning, so we shouldn't be too cold now. To study our perception. Trying to see if I see any... Oh, what's this? Do I really want to go this way though? I mean, what's down? I mean, but what if it's consumables? Yeah, stop. Let's go. Yeah, let's go this route because I'm concerned that it could be consumables there. And that if it's a consumable there, you know, we have that one perk that if we, you know, eat the consumables, it helps out, I think, our sanity or something to that effect. I thought it was. I'll have to look and see what it is again. And I felt that this music, and again, the music that you're listening to it's not the game from the music from the game. It's actually Pretzel Rocks. Because when I did the indie game moment for this, I had no music. And so I figured I would do Pretzel Rocks. Plus, it's pretty chill. And it kind of fits the game a bit. You climb up onto a crooked, rickety deer stand built by hunters to survey the terrain and shelter from the elements. A pile of soft furs on the floor looks awfully inviting. You consider taking a rest. A gutted deer hangs from the ceiling. The meat is fresh and juicy. Your mouth starts to water. I could eat some of the meat. Because right now, I mean, do we stop and rest? Right, all this daytime sleeping. Exactly. But I do have tents that I can use, so I'm not going to sleep. I will eat some of the meat, though. If no one comes to collect the meat, it will spoil, and then the deer would have died for nothing. You can't allow that. And besides, you could really use a meal. You feel the life returning to your body with every bite. You are ready to keep climbing. Nice. And that gave us energy, so I don't even need to sleep. That worked out perfect. That worked out perfectly. Okay. Let's do this so we can see what's going on. Alright, we'll go this way. I'm like, right, every time I look up, they're giving me places to sleep in the middle of the day, and it's like, why can't I find them at night? Because, again, traveling a mountain at night is not ideal. Because it's colder at night, and of course, you know, the more you climb up a mountain, the colder it gets. Oh, here's another place we can kind of, if I can actually get there. Oh, and there's a tent. It's almost nighttime, so we'll do the event and then see if it starts to get dark. Oh, there's 2 events. So maybe if I go to this event here, right? Then double back down, come here. We should hit nightfall. And if we hit nightfall, we can go stay here. So that would keep us, yeah, let's do that. So I say we're going to go to this event here, come back around, check out the treasure chest, and then like rest because it's almost dark and we don't want to rest and then we have to travel at dark. So let's do that. I am going to, yeah, I confirm that. Let's do that. That seems like a good game plan. That seems like a really good game plan. Oh, there's another chest up there, though. Okay, so a shrine. An old woman sits in front of a crooked hut. She wears a friendly, toothless smile and motions you to sit with her to recharge your strength. You do as she suggests and regain... Do I need health? I don't need health. My warmth is pretty good. Sanity would be nice, but... Oxygen. Energy. Warmth is not gonna do it. It really doesn't matter. That was a waste. That was a waste. It is going to get dark, so... Oh, no, we're not gonna go to sleep. So I'm gonna go back down here. Or maybe we should go here, then down here, then rest. Let's see what each of these give me. Because I'm trying to run the clock to where it becomes dark, so when we rest, we're sleeping during the night and not during the day and having to wake up. No, 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 what are you doing? No, 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 no. No, no. Stop. Stop. Go this way. Thank you. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do both of these events and then we'll stay at the cave. And go there. because I looks like I'm gonna have to consume something because my sanity. And then remember, it did say with this particular route that I selected that there will be eerie noises that follows around. So it would ideally, kinda, mess with your insanity. Under a trap, you discover a large empty cage. Tufts of brownish fur are stuck between the bars. Why would we go into the cage? Unless we can grab what's out of there to salvage. That's insanity if I go in there. I'm gonna continue my journey. I'm not even gonna mess with that. So let's go back down here. I thought maybe it would have been something good, but I'm like, I'm not even gonna mess in that. Because my energy and my insanity is going down, so I would now it's nightfall. And with this game too, it should be known, because we didn't go through the tutorial, because I've already went through the tutorial. But if your things hit 0, it doesn't mean game over. You just have harder conditions to deal with. So again, like I said, it's like a simulation / survival game. But we'll do this and then we will rest, and then we will probably call stream there. A thin wisp of smoke rises up into the sky in front of you. You turn a corner around the wall of a cliff and discover a campfire. Flames already licking the sides of the cans placed around it. Again, we are going to collect snow to put out the fire. It's okay because we have that place where we can go and rest. So we're good. We're gonna take this can. Now, I will say that I know that Dan played this too. Oh, you know what I could have did? I probably should have went in there and grabbed the fur, because what if I could have repurposed that for like a hood or something? I didn't even think about that. Oh well. Let us go ahead and rest though. But I think when Dan played this, he played as the adventurer, and I don't think they get a lot of like slots as the adventurer. Unless I looked at the inventory wrong when he was playing as the adventurer. But we are going to go ahead and rest here in this area. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. Further back, a small tunnel leading into the darkness. You might want to explore that. Might want to explore this one, because what if it's an animal's den and you lay down and you get attacked, So yeah, let's explore the tunnel. You want to explore the tunnel, but it's so dark you can't. I step into the darkness. Okay, we'll turn back around. I am going to now lie down and sleep. We're gonna sleep long. So we can level up too, but let's go ahead. We will sleep long, which doesn't put us in like nighttime for too long. If I really wanted to, I could use one of my tents now, but I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna use a tent. Oh, let's do night climber, even though I try to like not climb during the night. Or I could do well, I don't typically try to climb during night though. Let's do flat terrain. But I think we will leave that there. We will leave that there. and go back to the main menu. No worries, Draconic Dude. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you tonight. But again, this is Insurmountable. And again, it is available on PC through Steam. Yep, I'm actually calling it now too. So I can spend some time with Dan and make sure he's okay too. But that is Insurmountable. And again, it is available on PC through Steam. Of course, as always, if you enjoyed what you saw of the game, please feel free to use that link there to get to the game and purchase or wishlist it. As I always tell everyone, that wishlisting, if you can't purchase the game, wishlisting does mean a lot to the developers. It helps them to become discovered and people's recommended. It also, sometimes depending on how far or how many wish lists they get, they can actually pop up and people's searches, recommendations. Sometimes they can get to the front page of Steam. So wish listing, of course, is always a very, very big thing to do. If you cannot purchase the game, I highly recommend you wish list it. So, the more you know. And again, a big, big thank you to the developers and publishers of Insurmountable for providing me with a free copy of Insurmountable to play on today's indie game lunch hour. So thank you very